Hi, it's Chris from BuildMax again, and today we're looking at laser tapes. Hopefully a lot of you will have realised by now the best way to improve the speed and accuracy of on-site measuring is to use one of the modern laser tapes. Today we're looking at the new Agatape 7, which has a 70 metre measuring range. Very straightforward unit to use. You can see top left hand corner of the screen, there's a little icon there that tells you whether the unit is measuring from the rear of the unit, or from the front of the unit, or from the bottom of the little flip out end piece, which allows you to get right into tight corners to take your measurements. Operating the laser tape is very straightforward. Simply push the main button to activate the laser beam, point the laser dot at the target you want to measure to, push the button again, and there's your measurement. Have a lot of useful features on this little Agatape 7. You can add and subtract dimensions from a total. You also have the function button here, which allows you to get into the rest of the features. The first one here is area. Unit asks you for length and then the width, and then gives you the result at the bottom of the screen. The next function is volume. Again, asks for the 3 measurements that you require, and then displays the cubic meters at the bottom of the screen. The next function that you have on here is the, there we go, is Pythagoras. If you have a wall that doesn't have a target at the top of it, or perhaps you can't get close to the wall to take a measurement, this will allow you to figure out the height of the wall from a point away from the wall. The next feature there is a version of the same thing, allowing you to take measurements of a wall that you can't actually physically get access to. The next feature is what they call stakeout. Now this allows you to change the a constant measurement. You could make that say 600 millimeters for the spacing on studs in a wall, or 1200 mils for sheets of gibboard, and then as you activate the tape measure, it tells you how far to move the tape measure until you get to the next module of the measurement that you selected. So this is very useful for repetitive measurements. So as you get out to the next module, you just mark the end of the laser tape. Where are we? Here we go. Till it gets to 0, mark the end of it, and that's the point that you're after. The other unique feature with the Agatape 7 is it has a timer which can be set. Its default here is 5 seconds. You can set that to whatever time you like. Now this allows you to position the laser tape to take very tricky measurements, where say you want to measure to an architrave but not to the gibboard wall alongside it. You can activate the timer, which will then count down, allowing you to position the Agatape neatly so that you get the exact measurement that you're after. And that's about it. Again, a lot of very good laser tape features at a great price from BuildMax.